I don't blame him. I keep a few of those in my company. I do appreciate them. The XE Fairmont, and that is Colin Wilson Spring with 440 Qs. Yeah, I always think whenever I see a tough Falcon, I think it's Matty O'Connor naturally. You know, I always think Tonka because he was the one that really put those tough Aspo small block Fords on the map. And just these combos. If you're a Ford lover, you go your Ford way. If you're a Chevy, Holden, whatever lover, you'll go one way. But I appreciate every guy's way. This is sweet. Let's listen to the lungs of it.
Isn't it funny you think of Tonka? I think of old Big Red, Nathan of the old days. All right. I'll actually translate it to kind of forward. He's in his 69 Merc, and since I last saw this Merc, it looks tough as well. Thank you. You hit the nail on the head.
How good, how hands over with him, that is just amazing. No one.
Certainly how they should come off the factory floor, that's for sure. Webby's beside him. Now Webby is qualified 13 out of 65 on cars.
Dave, you're a computer technician. Can they do that?
Computer burned out.
I've got a good mate of mine here from Sydney, Dave. He's a computer guru, and it's aged him. But inside those computers with the systems, can at the Radial ride, the epic Radial race that never happened.
Yeah.
It happened, and it is happening. And thank you all of you for helping us make it happen. Let's appreciate these races. City Speaker and Chris Jackson.
Number 14 qualifier is City. He went 5:39. That's run a hatchback a little earlier in Q1. Chris Jackson though has not got this HK down the 8th yet. How crisp does that HK look? Got the welds on there. It just looks tricky.
I accidentally asked City Speaker. I said that was a bit tame off the line. He goes, we'll step it up then. So he's going to put some more in the blower car here. So hold on to your hat.
Hey, Chris Jackson, check out his race apparel. I think he's a little bit of. He's in fact 2/10 off where we saw him run a little earlier, but the 60-foot still at all was 2.2.
Yeah, he really stepped on it. He stepped over it.
Makes his way into that Radial lane, the speedway lane, and battle forward B Holden. We've got Turbo Barra versus Simon O'Carroll.
600, I think he's 600 cubes, 565 cubes, multi-stage nitrous oxide, the ex-Johnny Wilson car, the ex-Simon Krieger engine. Like it's got it all. And this man built some incredible swimming pools. Simon O'Carroll's got us not only prize money for a variety of categories, including 660 Radial Wars winner and runner-up. He had this longest towed. If you win and you've towed more than 500, I'll pay you $500 for that as well.
If you win your class,
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, Simon's very generous. He loves running a racing, and I find when successful businessmen want to give back in because they love the racing, it's good for everybody. Check this out, glory now. How
does O'Carroll go though?
Yeah, he's gone 577, number 12. 16th, so that was a pretty good run from the nitrous car. Now how about that? Is that setting the pattern? Everyone that we're anticipating is going to rotate the Earth has spun it on Mother Nature's landing strip here, and we're going to have to see who, there's going to be one run coming up, folks, that we haven't seen, and you're all going to look forward to it, is where they get it right. And that's the reward that we all come to see it. Here we go, Ryan Zell and Mark Stevens.
Kind of equalises the plane. I think it's great. So, Ryan Zell in the Rebels Car Club, Mussy, and in beside him, Mark Stevens. In the getting the honest times today, Ryan Zell.
You know what I reckon? That's because they raised the latest chip up and used the computer. That's why we don't have to so I'm the same. I forget stuff after I fart. But
dude, you know, you certainly. You know why I have jitters in my own brain.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's after a while, mate, all the solder starts to run away and some of the stuff doesn't get connected anymore. I've melted all the solder away in my brain. But that's all right.
That's probably from all the poo you've had to smell.
Well, you know, I turn the nose off. I've got that. That's one thing my brain's done. I've got no sense of smell when I choose not to have the sense of smell.
Ashley Mason in the RX-7.
Hey, convo. Look at that. Beautiful convo matchups both sides. This is again, we're talking about Brisbane here, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the suburban quality horsepower car show. It's Kenda 660, Ash Mason 485. They didn't forget that number. The Gemini though, he's been into the low sixes. There, Grunty, you look at that. Alright, next one to lead, Ash Mason. He'll get nothing. The Gemini gets something. The rest of
Roll up. The Gem gets a 574, 122. Ash Mason though, he went 480 earlier, but man, oh man, he just jumped just bumped out of stage, into stage, out of stage, and of course the lights were triggered.
Radial rumble's going to be like later. That's what I love. 32 cars, all of them, quality and performance. Here's the guy from WA.
64 at the moment, so it's going to be Luke Hauser moving into the speed flow lane, the full Toyota Corolla. I think V6 power with the hair dry and the sniffer nitrous.
Yeah, I mean, again, these guys build these things. It's not like he bought this out of a shop.
No, 100%.
Luke Hauser's built this with his own hands. That's what makes the thing so appealing. And he might be, hang on, he's got a bit of dangle. Yeah. He's got some dangle.
No, he's leaking.
Now, he's also got a pipe maybe out here or something.
Okay.
No, I just saw a really low dump pipe. Okay, the Tirana is back.
Yeah,
this bodywork, it's got a 4-cylinder Tirana nose clip on it. So the very first LC Opel-powered Tirana shape. So that makes him a little bit rarer.
Funny, when I looked at it earlier,
like
a TA. It is, it was alright, TA. But I saw the LC. Now, what's the LSPR? Yeah.
It's an incremental piece where it's like we're going to try something a little bit harder that might work. And I'm sure if you ask any of these teams, would you rather have two ETs of similar performance, or would you rather have one really good one, and because you decided to go and get a really other good one, that you're rewarded with an award card? It's a percentage game.
Number one called by Heritage, 16 Radial is Wayne Wangstar, 412. Perry Boulevard, not too far behind, about a 10th, in fact, with a 416.
Here we go, this is Ken Battle. He never got through the stage, remember, with that XD, and neither did Adrian Smith, so these are the turbo deals.
Okay.
Have a look at the XD, check that out.
What's this, if it is the Barry,
and the Tirana, for heaven's sake.
If it is the Barry he's got on board, it's out of a BA Falcon that has 1,000 HP number plates.
Do they blow the tyres off it, or do they carry the wheels in the air? What are they going to do? It's Kenda 660 Q2, the sun is out. Boost in, boost out. In the back end with the power, so it's got some 575 Adrian Smith. The thing really came out like a leaf sprint car.
Adrian Smith, you were almost willing him not to creep forward any further and then, bust out a 139 on a pro.
You would never, ever have imagined that on any movie like the Fast and Furious that anyone would race an XA Fairmont, but this is what's going to happen. And this is what I love about this Radial racing, is that you get to see these matchups. And the difference between maybe this and Fast and Furious is that we don't have to opens the front of the V8 up artificially to get the wheel steered. It just doesn't.
I was going to say, man, exactly that we'll even see, you know, it's not the charge up, but we will see the launch up.
It isn't it tough as F again. 451 cubes for Sean Helson. He's on E85 now, so it's actually got the street gas in it.
Yep.
But now look at this. Jared Blair would probably be on E85 with that turbo ASG Motorsport tuned Supra.
I'm actually seeing this thing for the first time. I've not seen this one before, but we've seen Sean Helson's XA Fairmont before. He's gone 5 times. Just trying to get that boost.
Time 5.99 for Helson. Here comes the Supra. Finally, that thing to stage on time. That's a hell of a matchup.
100%. I mean, you're exactly right there. It took him forever to get up on boost. In fact, like 5.2 seconds.
No, you're not going to win anything at Kenda doing that.
Exactly. But on the flip side of that, he just went from what 630s, I think.
Yeah, it's got the performance. But you know what we've already seen, and even Ash Mason will even say it now. Veterans that have got hundreds of passes, and you can lose a race like that. He didn't bump it in properly, and he'll be the first to miss. And only grabbed a 707 when he went 597 before. Ran Pollard 760. As far as time slips is concerned.
All right, now I can say, of course, Nelly out there at the moment. She's our former True Street champion, multiple-time True Street champ. Now, well, she's sponsored nowadays by Pool Robotics, and they're offering us a Kenda offer. Show us your entry ticket from this weekend's event, and they will take 15% off your next purchase.
Wow.
So that is, of course, Pool Robotics. You know, everything to do with pools, repairs, servicing. If you need chlorine or salt, they're your people.
Mate, that's 15% off.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy. Well, it's not 100%, it's 15%.
Well,
hey, if it's like,
that's 85%, Joe.
Talking about a bloke that gives you 85% off. Bruce Woodward down here. Hey, out of
Where you going to get your cameras, ladies and gentlemen? Do you put it on the lady in the V8 with the turbo LS?
Can I just interject? Negative. The camera is going on onto Scotty's little Corolla because that first qualifier was insane.
Yeah, if you're going to film this, you better get this filmed here, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Hoffman. This thing, once the power's in from about 150 foot onwards, you'll see. All you got to do is watch the front wheel, and you can see where the power comes in. It's a Corolla, for heaven's sake. You can't hide it. You can't hide where the horsepower shows on this car. It's up in the air. Tanya Thompson, can she chop the tree down like she's done before? Both are in 128 miles an hour though, but yeah.
Man, Scotty, I was disappointed to see him not go on the green, but kind of just held it out to dry. You know, consequently it hurt him.
You know what I love? I love the distance of 660 foot. I love the unpredictability of radial tyres, and I love the different horsepower combos, and they've all got weaknesses